Senator John Kelly. 4 minutes, Senator.
Thank you, Chairman. I want to ask the Minister for Sustainable Transport to consider establishing a small group to oversee the delivery of a national network of off-road cycle trails in order to assist with the timely delivery of the National Cycling Strategy and to create a network of trails to attract some of the cycle tourism business that is so successful elsewhere but is not or does not exist in Ireland. Currently, Ireland has no long cycle trails such as are the norm in the rest of Europe. Our existing short greenways merely provide day trips or weekend break products, as well as providing local amenity. They cannot form the basis of a week-long cycling holiday. We need a number of long trails that will attract the fastest growing leisure pursuit in Europe. We own significant linear corridors such as canal and river navigation towpaths and disused railway lines, but the creation of long trails on these assets on a county-by-county basis will result in unacceptable delays, a lack of standardisation of the product, and an inability to leverage these assets further by co-locating services such as broadband cabling in these corridors. A small focused body would fast-track this urgent infrastructure and would achieve economies of scale that would provide best value for the taxpayer. This is a summary of what can only be described as a debacle of cycling and long-distance walking infrastructure in Ireland. Both sectors need to be examined together. Long trails in other countries are enjoyed by both walkers and cyclists for the benefit of local and national economies. Ireland has a particular problem in respect of developing off-road trails. We have access issues and an attitude that is rooted in land ownership and small farm sizes. In consequence, we have tended to create trails where we could rather than where it would be most effective. In countries like the UK, footpaths coexist happily with farms, and walkers and cyclists respect the country code and cause no problems for landowners. We have some way to go here before the level of understanding is achieved. We therefore need to concentrate in the first instance on lands that are in public ownership, and we need to utilise any such assets to create a basic network that would give us a place in the table of the European leisure tourism. Currently, we have no such presence. In 2006, Fáilte Ireland report showed that Ireland had almost no penetration in the cycling holiday sector, and nothing had been done in the meantime to address that deficit. If we extrapolate Fáilte Ireland's own figures in this issue, we are behind European norms by at least 300 million annually on the cycling side alone, estimated to translate into around 5,000 jobs. And the long-distance walking business added to that equation would further enhance that, and we have no idea the greater potential that's there. I know also, Minister, that our colleague Arthur Spring is very passionate about this issue as well. We discussed this, and he suggested that maybe a subsidiary body of the National Roads Authority would be the option for delivering on this project to bring about the connectivity that's needed to bring all of the local authorities together, because you know some county local authorities might be passionate about this issue and some might be more passionate about protecting all railway lines. The Eurovelo project in Europe has funding of €1 billion, and a walking project in New Zealand with 150 kilometres long creates one job per kilometre. So, Minister, I have a report here that was done up by John Mulligan, who has an in-depth knowledge of all of the various cycle routes all around the country, from Dublin to Stamullen, Dublin to Strokestown via Mullingar and Longford, many others, Dublin to Shannon Harbour, a Dublin, Limerick, Tralee route, the Boyne Valley. The list is endless. You're probably aware of this, and if you are, I will give it to you anyway. But he has an in-depth knowledge of this issue, and he's done some excellent work. So you can see, Minister, that what we are doing at the moment isn't working, so we have to come up with a different strategy. And the suggestion I have there about a separate body to head up this, I think is the way to go, and I would appreciate your help in delivering such. Thank you.